What is happening, folks? Welcome to Hunting with Tripler. Last weekend I went to a community sale and I found one of the rarest comics that I've ever found. But the best news is I found 15 copies. Seriously, don't miss this.
I collect so many things. Would you like to share this journey with me? I will show you the prizes I got today. So come along with me, come on and join the chase, yeah!
Everyone is enjoying garage sale season being back on. I'm watching some of my YouTube friends and seeing some of the finds they have, and it is just glorious. And I definitely got in on some of the action today. So there were a lot of video games, there were a lot of toys, there were some comics, some collectibles, and there were just some sweet ones. So I'm gonna make this intro brief. I tried to summarize things as best as I could. I tried to consolidate everything into one episode when I had footage that was like 3.5 hours long. So sit back and enjoy a lot of great finds today.
Good morning. I saw lots of them.
Really?
Yeah, there's signs everywhere.
I'm always looking for new sealed DVDs, especially ones that are uncommon. One of the Kathy Ireland workout videos in there turned out to be $55 new sealed. The sell-through rate on it is about 100%, but I want to sell it quick, so I'm going to go right underneath the recommended value. I should sell it within a couple of days.
I've got some DVDs here.
Yeah.
How much are they?
50 cents a piece.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, it's the fun of the hunt, you know? Yeah, thank you. Oh, for sure. Yeah, and everyone can piggyback on the same advertising. I definitely look for video games, 90s toys. So I'm seeing, this looks pretty interesting. The Borg ship.
It's the one from First Contact, the round one.
Sure. I'm gonna take your Borg ship for 10 and I'm not even gonna haggle.
Well, have a good time.
I might just play with it later on. See you later.
So guys, nostalgia doesn't always sell, and in this instance, I saw the Borg ship. She only wanted $10 for it, and though that's a pretty good price, I'm really not going to make a lot on it. The pre-owned ones are selling for around $45 on eBay, but it's probably going to take me more than 2 or 3 months before it sells, which means about $20 in profit is what I'm looking at here.
What are the chances you have video games that you haven't brought out?
Oh, you know what, Jason has something. Jason, he's looking for a video game thing.
Xbox One.
Like the system?
Yeah.
And get any games?
Yeah.
What are you looking to get for them?
But yeah, it's a system to connect the console.
Yeah.
One controller.
Yeah.
There's a button, I forget, it's A, I think, on one of them that's tweaked.
Okay. How much you looking to get?
Have it up for 2, but you just make me an offer and
Can I see, is it, you still have the box?
yeah.
You got the box and everything? Would you take $100 for it? For everything?
I'll do 140.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I got some cash and make it simple for you.
I keep the backpack though.
Let me explain to you guys what's really frustrating about this particular purchase. So I'm gonna put up on screen here 2 identical listings. One is from Amazon, the other one is from eBay. Now the reason why this is frustrating is because I'm gated from selling this exact item on Amazon. And if you can see here, of course, there's a similar listing, but not every single one of them is going to turn out to be this much. In fact, I would gather that it's probably going to end up being a $50 to $75 difference from selling between Amazon over to eBay, and that's extremely frustrating. It's the same exact item, but unfortunately, I have to take less and list it on eBay. Buy comic books. Don't pass up on them. If you see comics like Spider-Man, X-Men, Wolverine, Superman, Batman, there are some great comics, and there are some key issues, especially if you're finding ones from the 70s, 80s, or 90s. If you're getting them for less than $1 a piece, buy them, because what's the big risk there? For me, I found a whole lot of key issues in these comics here. I did take a lot of time separating them out, but when I lot them together, I'm going to do extremely well on these.
If I bought all your comics, what would you want for all of them?
All the comics, crappy.
Just like all the Spider-Man, or whatever you got.
All the Spider-Man.
Well, unless there's something else.
No, they're all Spider-Man.
Okay.
God, I wanted $1 a piece on these. $1.20.
$1.20?
Yep.
How many you think you got here? A lot?
These are all, I was asking 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Some of them are $12 now, but I'll do $1.20 for all of them.
If I bundled these 3 in there, what could you do for me? Yeah, I'm the bundler.
20.
Would you go 160 for it all?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. 20, 40, and 60. All right, man.
You got it.
Thank you.
I went back. When I was leaving, I had a whole stack full of stuff, and I saw some workout exercise equipment out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, maybe I'll come back and take a look at that. I wasn't like super excited, but I know that, you know, exercise equipment is worth coming back to. And then, as I came back, I saw these things.
Here we go. You're welcome. Have a good day. It just, I'm gonna move the stroller. Okay, I'm gonna honey.
I'm sorry.
How much you want for these 2 things?
What are they?
They're Game Boy things. $20 for both.
I'll give you 20 for these, for sure. I'm good with that. And you said you didn't have any video games.
I don't think so. I don't own anything.
I gotcha. You guys don't have any more of this kind of stuff, do you?
No.
Well, I'm glad I got it. Mind if I take a look at what you got here? What do you got? What is this?
Knives.
That's pretty sweet. What are you looking to get on these knives? What about for this whole box? What would you want? Honestly, I don't know anything about this, but it just looks super cool.
$1.50.
Would you go 140?
I'll take 140. You reseller, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah. Thanks, dude.
All right, you have a good one.
You too. Got any more stuff like this?
That's it.
And all these are good, huh?
What's that?
All these are good?
The chargers, we assume they're good. To be honest, we don't know what's good and what's bad in it.
I gotcha, yeah.
Pretty much know that the batteries are bad.
Let me see how many you got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 40. I'm on the fence. I might want to just buy them all. Do you guys have another box that I could use, or?
Before I started making YouTube videos, I was watching YouTube resellers give me all sorts of information, and somebody had told me to buy battery chargers for tools, and I thought to myself, why? But they explained that typically you're only spending $3 to $5 on shipping, and you can usually get upwards of $20 to $30 on a charger. And I thought to myself, that's actually genius. Well, here were 22 Makita chargers. These were from the 90s all the way up to the early 2000s. They only wanted $2 a piece. I didn't even haggle with them, so I gave them $44 for the entire lot, and I've already sold 5 of these, and my average profit profit on each one of these is just about $20 after shipping and fees. It might be slightly below that. And I think that at the end of this deal, I'm probably going to be plus $300. It's going to take me about 5 to 6 months to sell all of these, but keep in mind, battery chargers for tools, it is definitely worth picking up.
Good morning. All right, what do you want for the whole box?
The whole box is $200.
200 bucks. Would you be willing to sell just one game? Fair enough. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Good morning. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Here you go.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Enjoy your testing.
Yeah, I will. I left one in here. 10 for the 4?
10 bucks.
10 bucks, okay. Oops.
Good morning.
Morning.
The fan? Yeah. $1, $2? Is it worth it? Yeah.
Yeah, do you want me to plug it in for you?
No, I believe you. There you go.
How much for the Nerf darts?
I need it for the garage, though.
For the whole thing?
Yeah.
All right. That's a good price. Thank you.
Conduit vendor? Just things I'm not using.
Yeah.
Sure, right? Okay.
Well, are you taking the fan?
Yeah, I already paid,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got it.
How much for this board here?
What do you want to give us?
I don't know.
That's old.
Is it?
Old banana, yeah. Though.
How old is it?
I'd say probably, well, look at the wheels, probably 30 years old.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Early 2000s.
Me and him, no, we looked at, remember, it was like, it was in the 90s.
$3?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think I got $3 in my pocket. These darts will be well used.
Perfect.
They are gonna be all over my yard. Good morning. How much do you have for your keyboard and your mouse? $10 for both. 10 for both? Okay.
Anything Apple, I'm typically gonna pick it up. The mouse, I usually get about $35 for, and the keyboards, I'm getting just under 20.
Lisa said $3 for that.
Okay, so 13. Sounds good. Good morning.
That one? I guess it offer. It's a VHS.
Would you take $5?
That's fine.
Okay.
How's the day going?
It is not bad.
Good.
It's not bad.
It's a perfect garage sale day.
It really is. Absolutely. How much do you have on your, are they individual or are you just selling the whole thing?
The whole thing for 50.
For 50? Can I counter you?
I kind of firm on it. What
Okay.
were you gonna counter?
I was gonna go 40.
Okay, I'll take 40.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
So this right here is a great example of seeing the value of all of those clubs, knowing kind of in my mind what I think I'm gonna get, and the bag itself is gonna pay for the entire lot. If you don't already have golf clubs as a part of your reselling portfolio, you are missing out on huge money.
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
I know a little chilly, but
Yeah.
not that bad. Could be in the mountains. What are you looking at here?
Comic books.
Oh, he's got a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, we can't get them all out.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll respect the other gentleman. I was gonna take a look at your comics, but I wanted to be respectful of. All right, sorry, man. Thank you. Any West Coast Adventures?
You just have to look through the
Just
box.
look through it. I got you.
It's just a sample.
A
You just
sample.
want to look at a sample. I have thousands of them.
Then I got you. All right, fair enough.
So,
Which are the ones that you actually want?
yeah.
No, which one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Now you don't know anymore.
when I see them, then I, you know. I went to a movie auction and all these dresses were, you know, it has the I don't know. I know that they're name brand stuff and whatever. The price is supposed to be $200, and I was like, but I didn't want them. I want.
All right, I'm gonna look really closely at the condition for a second because I'm gonna be a weirdo. That's not weird. Looking at the condition.
Would you go 10 on it?
Yeah,
Would you consider 15 bucks?
I'll do 15.
All right, thanks, man. Collectible cards like sports cards?
Yes, I do, but I don't have them out.
I got you. All right.
I do. I have football and baseball cards,
Okay.
boxes.
How many times have you been to a yard sale and you did or you didn't buy something only to realize that it was worth a lot more than you had expected? And so maybe you turned around and you went and bought it. Or maybe you turned around and bought a whole bunch more of it. So I drove off and I don't know why, but for some reason this comic kept coming up in my mind. So I decided to look it up. Turns out that comic graded is worth this much money. And as I was looking through his stack, I pulled one of these. But I also remembered that he had 14 other copies of the exact same comic. This isn't a reprint, this is the original, and I have 15 copies of it. 5 of them are mint condition. Another 5 are very, very good, and probably the last 5 are probably above an 8. I have 15 copies of this comic. I'm going to make thousands of dollars on that one stop. I literally ran back.
There's like 15, there's like 10 copies in here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Rail King. Interesting. Okay. Super cool. What are you looking to get on that?
I got it marked at 55.
Marked at 55? You have any more of these? Or is this it?
This is the only one that I have of this.
Okay.
But I have other sets of trains.
Okay.
I have trains that are really, really expensive too.
Sure.
But they're not for sale.
Could you be at 40 on this?
I'll do 40 on it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna spend all my money with you, man.
Yeah, I'm hitting that damn thing really hard.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! This was quite the weekend. Oh, baby. Went to one community sale, and here is everything that we picked up. It was really spectacular. It was a really nice day. Started off pretty slow. I was there extremely early, and then things started to pick up. Found some really great stuff, some great comic books, some video games. Just a really nice day of garage sailing. This Game Boy lot here, super nice. Everything's really clean. They're not too faded, they're not too yellow. And I got everything you see right there for 20 bucks. That was really fantastic. The hunting knives and things of that nature, I spent another 140. The Star Trek, that was my first pickup of the day. Spent 10 bucks on that. Some Nerf stuff, this vintage banana board. That was kind of cool to see. I remember seeing those back in the day. The Just Dance series, I paid 10 bucks for those. 3 bucks on this, that goes for around 25. The golf clubs and the bag I got for 40. It's an OGO bag, it's pretty rough, but I should be able to get about 40 bucks after shipping and fees for the bags, for the bag alone. And then the rest of them it's just pure profit. So there's 3 clubs in here worth pretty decent money. The Adams is okay, and the putter is okay as well. The Xbox One here, that was the Master Chief Collection. That was kind of cool, and it also came with an extra controller, and it also came with the Kinect. So $140 for that entire thing. It did come with those 2 Xbox games I showed you. I'm probably gonna get with, you know, the extras included, probably around $250 to $300 total for everything. So was happy to pay $140 for that. I think some people might have been like, nah, it's not worth it, but I think I'll definitely be able to do pretty well based on the extras that I got. And I kind of scanned over the Spider-Man stuff, noting that what's kind of cool about it is, and I haven't looked every single one, there are 3 key issues in the Amazing Spider-Man series that you really want to look for. Issue 252 is the first introduction of the Venom suit. Issue 299 is the first introduction of Venom. And then 300, I think, is another key issue. So he's right in that range there. There's some other decent Spider-Man comics in here, and I haven't looked up the other series, but the Amazing Spider-Man, there's some really great possible comics. I just have to see if those key issues are in here or if they got pulled, which, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they did get pulled. That happens all the time. What is in this stack, and I've already gone through and started boarding them, I'm gonna cut away, I'm gonna bring you up to the office, and we're gonna look at this a little closer. All right, we'll try to go quickly through these comics, but right out of the gate, this is an early look at the Weapon X series here. A few Wolverine comics, a nice run there. Some Ghost Rider collaboration, some Batman there, Shadow of the Bat, an early Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle spin-off, the Mutant series. Then there's the Wolverine number 50, that's a key issue as well. And then here are the 15 copies of Weapon X. This is just amazing, guys. I mean, this could be $200 an issue, $500 an issue. I'm gonna get every single one of them graded, so I'll be spending some money on that. But I anticipate this is a couple thousand to, I mean, it's possible this could be $5,000 in comics. If I was itemizing just these 15 comics, I probably spent maybe 30 bucks on the comics. Woo! This was beautiful. And that was today's episode, folks. Seriously, some of the best comics I have ever found. And it's really hard to just stumble upon like really high dollar comic books at a garage sale. Seriously, the train set's worth at least $150. There was some video game action, there was some fishing, there was some knives. I mean, I found just a bunch of everything. And that is exactly how I approach my business. I look at things where I'm gonna make some cash, make some serious money, and I'm gonna flip that. So all of that stuff I hope to sell within the next few weeks. Stuff is lined up right now on the table ready to be listed, so let's see how this goes. I've been posting a lot of content to Instagram and to TikTok, so check out all the satellites of Hunting with Tripler and stay informed on all the stuff that I have going on. And I genuinely appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. I hope you guys go out and find a whole bunch of good stuff for your reselling business, or if you just like seeing some really cool finds, keep watching the channel because there's a lot more coming up. Take care, guys.